fortified and artified on any pussy that's gon' diss him on EBK.
Alright, hold on, y'all. Before we start the video, like, just vibe with me real quick. Just vibe with me. Hey, what's a baller? I can put you in designer, make it look real good. My fingers all in your vagina. Yeah, my fault. I'm sorry. I got a little too freaky right there. What's good, YouTube? It's Roman, and I'm back again with another video. And in today's video, you know, it's not like my average video because I be vlogging. But I'm trying to get all this fashion stuff because I'm not gonna lie, YouTube is on me right now. So you know what I'm saying, we gotta chill. But more vlogs coming on the way. Vlogs are on the way. All right. Once I get my stuff situated, once we hit 1,000 subs, all that stuff, subscribe, we gonna be back gritty, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be back sturdy. That's besides the point. The point is that today, I'm trying to help y'all find some cheap Rick, basically. We got 2 dupes, the rest are just shoes. So if you're looking for Rick Owens shoes, you clicked on the right video. But with that being said, we're gonna start up today's video and give y'all the first Rick Owens thing, I guess. Alright, y'all, so the first Rick Owens. My bad, I had to lock here real quick. I don't know what that noise was. The first Rick Owens alternative I have for y'all is, well, the Rick is the Rick Owens Cargo Bella. It's the pants, like you probably seen them on influencers and stuff. Those pants are like $400 to $1,000. So you know what I'm saying, you really save me your money and keeping your bread on this one. But the alternatives are, we have the undeveloped drawstring cargo pants and the minimal rave cargo. I got the minimal pants in my closet. I found those for about $84, $85, one of those two. If I can't figure it out, it'll be on the screen. The undeveloped pants, you can find those for about, those are $84. I remember the price, they're $84. So instead of spending the band, you can spend $84 on those pants. And I would get the undeveloped ones. Why? Because they have the zipper and like on the crotch area, like in the middle, you know, the fly, they got the fly on there. So the minimal pants don't got that, they just got the little buttons and stuff. And I ain't gonna lie, the minimal pants kind of ass. So if I had to pick between the two, get the undeveloped drawstring cargo pants, because they look more like the Rick. So you know, if you want to do all that, you go get that. And yeah, with that being said, we gonna move on to the next Rick Owens. Alright, the next Rick Owens alternative I have for y'all is the Converse, the Chuck Taylors. Chuck Taylor 70. I don't know the difference between Converse. I'm not really into Converse like that. But the Converse, those, the Chucks, those are a good shoe. Those are a Rick Owens Ramon alternative. So if you're into the Ramon and don't want a Ramon or cannot buy a Ramon, go get a Chuck Taylor, my friend. You can find a Chuck Taylor for about $50 to $110. So hey, that's the cheapest thing on here. You know what I'm saying? You saving your money. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next Rick Owens. Alright, the next Rick Owens I have for y'all, while we're on the topic of Ramones, we're out of dupes now. So that's nice. You know, you're getting pure Rick. This is straight from the source. So, you know, you might want to get the Rick Owens Abstract Ramon. Now, it's just a Rick Owens Ramon with some shit on the bottom. So, if this is the method, I'm giving y'all the method. Take the Abstract Ramon and like the little bottom part is like thick and chunky. Rip that off and you got a Rick Owens Ramon. Alright? Don't say I didn't help y'all. But yeah, though, you can find those for about $200 to $600. I'm pretty sure the Ramon is like $1,000, $900, $800, something like that. It's gonna be down here on the screen somewhere. But yeah, you know, you're saving a pretty penny when you get these for $200 and just rip off the bottom. Now, don't just be ripping your stuff. You don't wanna mess up the shoe, then you got a messed up Ramon. But I ain't gonna lie, one thing about Rick Owens is that they look good messed up. So if you one of those people that like to kick around in dirt and kick up stuff and do work, go abstract remote. We're trying to save our bread and keep our money. All that rich people stuff. Beat it. We trying to keep money in our pocket. You know what I mean? And with that being said, we gonna move on to the next. You dig? You dig?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck.
But now, all jokes aside, we moving on to the fourth Rick Owens, and the fourth Rick Owens that I have for y'all is the Rick Owens Dark Shadow Chucks. You know, I said in the beginning that we had another Chuck, and this is the Chuck. Now, this Chuck it's more Rick Owens because it's a Rick Owens Chuck Taylor collab. It's the Dark Shadow Rick Owens Chucks. So you get that Rick Owens effect where they like mess up the shoe, like it's long, like it's like long to me at least. Like it's literally just a Chuck Taylor Rick Owenified. So you can find those for about $160 to $210. I fuck with them. I would buy them if I were you. Those are probably one of my favorite Rick Owens shoes right now. I'm not gonna lie. That and the next one. So we gonna move on to the next shoe. Keep this video quick and precise. And yeah. My fault for my lips actually, y'all. I don't got no Vaseline and shit right now. But the next shoe, the last shoe, the fifth shoe is Rick Owens Dark Shadow Converse Turbo Fin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. If the Rick Owens demons in my comment sections slander me, oh, you said the name wrong, oh, you did this, you did that, my bad, I'm just trying. But the Rick Owens Dark Shadow Converse Turbo Fin, if you're into that chunky shoe look, you're definitely gonna get it out of those. If you want to be different, I would get those and the Chuck Taylor Dark Shadow Rick Owens. So, cause you know them shoes, they don't even look like anything else. I mean, the Converse ones look like Converse, but you know, it's self-explanatory. But the Dark Shadow Turbo Fin, those are like big, thick, and chunky, and they're a high top shoe. So if you into that look, I would get those. It's not really too much I can say about them. There are other colorways. All of the shoes I gave in here have other colorways. So if you wanna, you know, spice up the closet, I want some yellow, I want some blue, maybe some red. I don't know if they got red, but they probably got yellow. I don't really look at the colors. I'm not a color guy. But there are other colorways for all of these shoes, so you have a plethora of options when it comes to these stuff. All 5 of these shoes are good shoes. Well, not all 5, because all of them weren't shoes. You get it. But we wrapping up today's video. I try to keep my stuff quick and precise for y'all, you know, straight to the point. If y'all want me to find any other alternatives for any other brands, put them in my comment section. We on the road to 1,000 subs. Yes, we just hit 200. Yep, clap it up. We just hit 200. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. And I'm gonna catch y'all boys the next time I pick up this camera.
Yeah, my rap sing this T-way older than me. You can't ride with me. I got an AFP on my right hand side, sitting in the passenger seat. Most of these niggas tryna be like me, tryna steal my swag, can't do it like me. I'm with a PYT, I ain't even peasant, it's free.